Stop playing with us. It's all dog around this mug.
Let's go, man.
I got every bit
If
of
start
45
talking,
minutes.
if we start talking, we can get closer, baby.
All right, man.
I'm gonna shut up this crazy person. This motherfucker said we don't do breakfast.
We don't.
Like no cereal, nothing.
Like
Oh, cereal, but it won't be at breakfast time. It'll be
my
later
kids
in the
wake
day.
up and I'm like, "You're not hungry because we don't do breakfast."
It'd be a mutiny in your house.
Fucking kids are starving. I sure wish we did
They don't
breakfast.
say nothing.
Let's kill this nigga.
You just gotta put fast shit. Like, go get a Pop-Tart.
But we also don't eat just to be eating. Like, if you say you're hungry, okay, we'll eat. But we just don't be like, oh, it's breakfast time. We need to eat.
Bro,
when I get
you
up,
supposed to
I'm
eat.
hungry. Why is it called breakfast?
Because you're breaking your
You
fast.
break your fast. You could break your fast after 12, too.
When I get up, it's gonna get broken.
But see, I don't eat every day till after 12 anyway.
Break that fast as soon as I break that seal in the morning. So you don't eat till 12.
The kids, like, if they got up and was like, I'm hungry, okay, cool, we'll eat. But if they get up and start playing a video game on a Saturday, we're not going to
A
be
kid
like,
will fucking
oh,
forget
you
to
have
eat.
to eat. We're just not going to be like, oh, you have to eat breakfast because it's breakfast time. That's how you get obese.
Because of bacon and eggs, my nigga.
No, I'm just
That's
saying,
how
when
you
you
get
eat,
obese.
you just eat when you're not hungry.
What time do they eat the night before? What time is dinner?
It varies.
Varies.
Like 7 o'clock?
Yeah, like 6, 7, 8.
God, dog.
Don't matter. We eat dinner and 30 minutes later, my nigga want a snack. So I be like,
Well, yeah, but that's what kids do. But once you start eating, that's when you get hungry.
my nigga, 30 minutes out of dinner. You mind if I get a banana?
Knock yourself out.
I'm like, go ahead, shit.
Yeah.
30 minutes later, Dad, we didn't eat dessert yet.
Yeah.
I'm like, put your little fucking fingers down.
Great Value has some good drumsticks.
Ice cream?
Yeah.
I only get the Haagen-Dazs chocolate covered ice creams with almonds on them.
It was out of everything else but the Great Value. And I tried it last night. It's pretty
Well, I
good.
mean, ice cream, you can't go wrong with ice cream.
it's
I've never had some
Members
ice cream
Mark?
like, this is shit.
Yeah.
All right, man, let's get this thing started, man.
Come on, man. Your old child abusing ass.
I'd say you've seen my kids. My kids are healthy.
One of them.
No, Christian too. He got a little belly on him now. He ain't playing
one of them.
No, Christian ain't played no sports all winter. He got a little belly on him now.
Man, you be out here judging the kids, huh?
I'm saying they eat good.
Ate them Doritos that you put on me.
You put it on me.
I mean, you got the Doritos. What? I wasn't like, hey, I was surprised we had Doritos. He was like, hey, we got Doritos. I was like, we got Doritos. Let's go. He cracked it open and started eating them.
That motherfucker was like this. Bang!
She was like, I was supposed to take that over for the game.
Oh, shit.
I was like, we got Doritos. It's lit.
Mom ate pizza rolls. Ah!
All right. We appreciate you tuning in.
Matter of fact, I'm in Cash App Shannon 319.
Like, comment, subscribe on the video while we're here.
You skimming her, nigga.
While you here and we're here.
The Doritos is expensive.
You think so?
Everybody's $6.
They always gotta talk to the intro, man.
How much
Y'all
are
done?
Doritos?
All right, hold on.
Let's go. Sports rundown.
All right. We reply to all comments, so comment down there your thoughts. In case you've been living under a rock for the past week, we got your sports news and updates. We're the Weird Ones Podcast. And this is the Chris Sports Rundown. Shout out to Chris, best in the business. Every week, we always bring the best news in the business. And then Lindari chimes in sometimes a little bit. Wow. But no, we're gonna start with the NBA.
NBA, let's go.
We got a lot to talk about the NBA. You know, NFL kind of winding down. We had some breaking news today. We're gonna start with a little background on it though. After a 43-point loss to the Celtics, Kyrie Irving has requested a trade from the Nets before the February 9th trade deadline. What's today's date? The 5th.
Ooh.
So they did make the deadline. Or he would end up leaving this offseason in free agency. The Nets recently had offered an extension with a guarantee stipulation. So reports are that this was declined and it was not well received. So that's why he, I guess, requested the trade. So he has been traded to the Dallas Mavericks for Spencer Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith, a first round and multiple second round picks. I think the first round was in 2027.
So is Dallas going to resign him?
I assume so, unless they're going to just rent him for the rest of the season.
Without that little clause in his contract or whatever? Guarantee clause?
What's the clause?
Didn't you say...
It's a championship clause in this contract, wasn't it?
What did the Nets put in this contract that he didn't like?
That was the stipulations. I assume it was either games played.
Yeah, because he's just taking games off.
He takes games. He's injured sometimes too. He talks about races. He's a little bit racist, so he'll miss games because of that.
I don't know if you can just say he's racist.
I'm just kidding.
Like,
jokes. Dang, I was all serious.
I was like, damn, put on your legal department hat.
We don't always like your nigga jokes.
I was talking about Jewish people.
But
no, I'm just kidding.
So I won't be
Hey, are you equating slavery to the Holocaust? No. But
If you look at it.
So the Nets and Mavericks talks accelerated on a trade today. The Lakers and Nets had several conversations on a potential deal, but the Nets preferred the Mavericks package, obviously, because the Lakers don't really have much.
I was going to say, what are they going to give up? The
except
Lakers
for
ain't got
Russ,
shit.
and obviously the Nets probably didn't want Russ. So the Mavs prefer the Nets package, which was, the Nets preferred the Mavs package, getting
Yeah, they
back
love
a
their
point
package.
guard and a wing to plug in and future picks. But the Lakers had the same picks. They have first-round picks in 2027 and 2029 that they refused to trade. But anyways, what else did I have here?
I wouldn't have did it. I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do what?
I wouldn't trade for Kyrie.
You wouldn't trade for Kyrie?
No. I mean, he's a good player, but he's a headache.
Even if he was the Lakers,
No.
who are kind of like in desperate terms at the moment. I mean, AD's
I don't
came
think the
back.
Lakers
They've
are
won a
desperate.
little
They
bit.
just don't. They don't have like all their players healthy.
With AD coming back, they've won a little bit. They just lost to the Pelicans, but it was a good game.
Would you make the trade?
For Kyrie?
Yes.
It depends on what team I am. If I'm the Mavs, I don't know if I do it on the Mavs because you said that Luka's so ball dominant. Pause.
Yeah, I don't
like-
understand. It doesn't really make sense for me.
They're going to be kind of fighting over the ball. Like we had talked about. It's like, who's going to be like, no, pass it to me. And, who's going to inbound it to? It's like, nah, you got inbounded to last time. It's my turn to get inbounded to.
The only thing I can see with that was he did play with LeBron in Cleveland, and LeBron's kind of like the same style of player.
And they kind of left on bad terms, though.
They left on bad terms, but it worked for them a little bit. They
It
won a
did, obviously.
championship.
They won a championship,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Even though that,
They left on bad terms due to Kyrie, though. Like, I want to be the man.
Yeah.
In which he apologized for
Right.
his stint in Boston.
well,
Yeah, he noticed that he
I think
can't-
now he just realized I can't
Yeah.
be that man I thought I could be.
And not going to win one without LeBron. You got your only one with LeBron.
I'm not gonna say he can't win without LeBron.
I mean, try with KD, didn't get one. Try with the Celtics, that didn't work out.
Well, him and KD haven't been on the floor that much together.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
true.
Then he started taking games off because of shit going on that had nothing to do with him.
What do you mean?
He was like just taking games off for shit.
At first, it was
Oh, I
like
thought you meant when he was retweeting racist stuff.
No, like
before
was like
COVID, he had
George
took off
Floyd
the
for
George Floyd
something?
stuff. He didn't play
Yeah.
for like a month.
yeah, like everybody else is back playing. He's like, yeah, I just like what? Wait, what? Did you know him? Nope. It just do something to me. No, Kyrie, that's not gonna fly.
Kyrie has averaged 27, 5, and 5 this season. And then to add to it,
I'm just thinking like this guy earlier.
I know
Dinwiddie.
exactly what you think.
Him and Dinwiddie, like same player. All right.
What's Dinwiddie's average?
I don't know. I don't have it in
I
front
bet
of me.
it's
Johnny can look it
16.
up though real quick. Appreciate you, Johnny. I was just saying that, like, obviously Kyrie's a better player than Dinwiddie, but I'm like, how much better? Is he Dorian Finney-Smith, a couple second-round picks and a first-round pick better than them? Lindari already said he wouldn't have done the deal.
He's definitely.
I wouldn't
that
do it
much
because I don't think
better
he's
than-
better than Dinwiddie. I
what's
just
the
wouldn't
name?
do it because I don't want the headache.
That's what I was saying. Like, Dinwiddie's
It's like
a good
Antonio
player.
Brown's a good receiver still, I think, but
He's a
Yeah.
headache.
Dinwiddie
Fuck
is 17, 3, and 5.
Okay.
So
I mean that's not bad. That's,
I mean,
you're
he's a
talking
good
about 10 more
player, but I'm
points.
saying like the other stuff piled on top of Dinwiddie is like
Finney Smith is ass.
We know that. We've discussed that.
That's like nothing.
and that
he's a
don't work
role-
when you go like the other stuff.
he's a
Power.
role
Like,
player.
no.
But I don't know. It might work out. I mean, obviously Luka needs help.
Oh well, for
Luka
sure.
just
I mean,
needs
that's
to,
a
like-
scorer for
Yeah.
sure.
Pass
but
the
Lu-
ball, Luka.
But Luka did score 53 the other night in his 50th point game of his career.
Didn't Dinwiddie come from Brooklyn?
He
Yeah.
did come from the
Okay.
Nets.
He got hurt and then he left. Didn't he get hurt before he left?
I think it was a torn
I don't
ACL.
recall.
Yeah. I
Bounce
think
back
you're
from
right.
that though if he did.
Then the other news, we had Golden State's Stephen Curry expected to miss multiple weeks with a left leg injury. X-rays came back negative, but I don't think they've had an MRI yet.
Don't
So it
matter.
could be serious.
Like they gonna lose on the road, win at home anyway.
It's over. It's done.
It's over. Is that still your pick?
That's still my pick.
To win it all?
Yeah. Because he's gonna be hurt.
Well, they did only say a couple weeks, so.
I thought I saw something like at least a month.
No, I just said
Well,
it
they-
was late in
multiple
February.
weeks.
Oh, in
Yeah.
late
We
February.
in February. So
As
But-
long as they make the playoffs and he's back for the playoffs,
That's
I'm
true.
sticking to that
And half
pick.
the league makes the playoffs.
because you got to beat somebody. A 7-game series in the NBA. So
All right, moving along, we did briefly talk about the Lakers. Anthony Davis had a 31-point, 14 rebound,
Play it off.
2 blocks
3 o'clock in the morning, bro.
in a close win over the Pacers. He had a big basket at the end and a game-saving block. Then we also had LeBron James had a triple-double at MSG in an OT win over the Knicks. 28 points, 11 assists, 10 rebounds. 36 more points till he's the all-time leading scorer.
what would?
I think he'll get that Tuesday, I suppose.
Will that be a
Tickets
home
for
game?
like-
Selling tickets for
Yeah.
like
A
10,000.
band.
More than that.
Yeah, more than that.
Is that a home game or a away
10,000,
game?
It's in Oklahoma.
It's in Oklahoma. Oh, that's a come up if you got season tickets.
What's their next
Oh, that
game?
is a come up.
Who's their
After
next
the OKC game?
The next game is OKC?
Yeah, it's
So
Tuesday.
he got to hit 36.
Oh no, I go for the game after that though. I think he'd get the game after that.
What if
He
old
could
boy?
hit 36.
Yeah, he
against
could,
OKC.
but if I had tickets for the game after that too, I'd be selling those.
But that sucks. What if you got OKC tickets?
And he
you
hit
paid all
35?
that money, he hit 35.
That would suck.
That would. Well, I mean, 35 ties it, right? So at least you kind of
Yeah,
saw
but
some
do you
type
want to
of
be like I was in
history.
the building when he tied
Yeah,
it?
when he tied it, yeah.
No,
I think LeBron is conscious enough to like. I'm
keep
going.
shooting if you get 35.
I'm
You
going.
get 25. You keep jacking.
I'm going.
But this LeBron, though, if the game's like, if it's a close game, like you talking about the win, I don't know if he just jacking
Nah.
stuff up. Like he's
Bro.
still, he's gonna go for the win.
My nigga, you in the 13th seed. You
Yeah,
jacking
if you
that shit
LeBron,
up.
and if it's
still
fourth
gonna
quarter,
win.
it's like
Jacking
the
that shit
win,
up,
He still wanna
man.
win.
or you take another shot to break that record. I know you want to win, but God damn it, I paid $10,000 for these tickets. You better take that shot and break this record.
I mean, but LeBron's kind of like, I always got the next game. It's not like it's the last game of the season.
Nah, this ain't no next game for me though,
And he might even want to do it at home. Is that next game a home game?
and I can understand that.
You know?
Go out there and get him
So
for
he might go get
get him
like
for
25,
20 and 12
yeah.
or something.
When
Yeah,
the next
might
time
hit
he
like
play
25.
Cleveland?
Cleveland!
How nuts would
So
that
he
be?
got Tuesday in OKC and then Thursday in Milwaukee.
Oh, so he might as well do it in OKC.
Yeah, he not back home until next Saturday.
Or shut out a couple
Because
games.
he ain't going to go nothing under 20. That's just LeBron.
You can go 20 in OKC, sit out a game. You know what I'm saying? Say I ain't doing back to
He ain't
back.
going to sit down against Giannis.
I was about to say, okay, he could go like 20 against OKC, sit down against the Bucks, and do it at home against the Warriors on next Saturday.
Cause those are back to backs.
Against
Okay,
the
No,
Warriors.
it's Tuesday,
Nah,
Thursday.
it's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Oh yeah, you can still sit out.
I
Say,
just go
maintenance.
crazy on OKC.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean,
now we're gonna start. Now we're gonna start as soon as possible extending this legendary record.
I feel like if you do it, I'd rather do it at home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
how do y'all think he do this?
I think he'll probably get it
What, a
against
dunk?
the Bucks.
That's what I was asking. Like
dunk,
how?
a
Like
layup?
Shannon Sharp said he's gonna do a sky hook for it. Just
Yeah.
to be a dick.
Oh,
Nah, he don't do
Nah,
that.
because I don't
He
think he would
might.
take the, I don't think he would
Nah.
take the chance
They
of
said
breaking
that.
it.
He said he's gonna do a sky hook for it. I'm like, why don't you just do like the dunk man dunk?
The little yeah.
you go out your way.
I mean,
the King's way.
It just depends on what come to him. You know, like I
might
don't think
be.
you can just go dunk if they ain't what's open right there.
Bro, I bet you they move out the fucking way.
I don't
Probably
think so.
like they did
Nah.
Michael
I bet you
Strahan,
they
Brett
move
Favre,
out
and
there.
Michael Strahan.
I think everybody in the NBA knows, and they will move out the way.
I don't
If he
believe
had
they are.
35, if he had 34,
I'm getting out
and
his
he
way.
just needed a dunk.
I'm
needed
getting
2
out his
points,
way.
I bet you they would get out the way.
I don't care. I'm not getting out the wizard.
No.
If I'm
I bet
if
you
I'm
they
the
get out
Thunder,
the
I'm
way.
not
No.
getting out his way.
I get out his way.
Like you gonna get 2 points, but you gonna work for them too. You might get an and
I
one.
bet you they get out the way.
Because I'm a
It's
fan.
middle of
history
the
right
game?
here. It's history.
I mean, the game gonna stop regardless.
Bro,
That's what I'm saying.
if
After
they
it.
get out of the
Do you
way in the
think he
middle of the
cries?
game, we would not hear the end of it. People gonna be like, "What are y'all doing?"
He gonna cry.
It wouldn't be shit. It'd be like,
Yeah, he just cried when he didn't get. He gonna do the same thing when they didn't get the call. God damn it!
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. That seems kind of hard.
That was
to
a
me,
really
bro.
bad-
I wouldn't
That
want
was
him
a
to get
bad
out the
miss,
way.
that was. Yeah.
I would try to.
I want. I want to punch on
Like,
somebody.
if you don't want to move, you know what I'm saying? Here
That'd
we
be
go.
the best dunk of my career.
Who the best player on OKC? SGA. Where your ass at?
Well, he
Like,
ain't
you
gonna
gotta
be down
dunk
there.
on the big. Like, fuck, bro.
Steven
I don't know who
Adams?
it is.
It'd
He
probably
ain't
be
there.
Giddy
Steven Adams
rotating
hurt.
or something like
Steven
that.
Adams played for the Grizzlies.
Whoever roll over there, guess what, nigga?
It'd be like Giddy or
This gonna
Baisley
be the
rotating
best
to the
picture of your
rim.
fucking life.
No, Giddy is the point guard or whatever. I mean,
He's a big-ass
SGA's
point
really
guard.
like a point guard, but he is. But anyways, yeah. Briefly talked about the Bucks. Giannis had a 54-18 in a comeback win over the Clippers.
He healthy again.
Yeah.
I saw him shoot a 3 too.
We questioned it and we was right.
So, but he said he was hurt before. Okay,
It's pride.
That's 7-9 shit.
7 and 9 point games. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
He also had a 35, 15, 11 triple double in the win over the Heat. And they're currently on a 7-game win streak for the Bucks. So back. We also had Jamal Murray, 41 points in the win over the Hawks. 3 games in a row over 30 points. The Nuggets are 6-0 when he scores over 30. Jokic with another triple-double, and the Nuggets are 18-0 when he has a triple-double.
That's a good
I
stat.
saw a nasty Jamal Murray highlight on Instagram. I think it was last night. He comes down the court, give Jokic like this Magic Johnson pass. Jokic swinging around the dude to somebody in the corner. He's swinging back to Jamal Murray. He shoots up for the 3-pointer. Airballs that bitch.
I thought I was going to have a great ending. Like,
He about to catch it.
Airball that mug.
Short.
yeah, hey, you know.
You gotta yell at
Short.
Follow his shot.
You
Short.
gotta go back like this. You go back like this.
Get me, bro.
My bad.
Do that and then do this.
Like you hurt yourself.
I think Michael Porter Jr. had, 23 last night. So still playing well.
Good football player right there. He's a good football player.
Football player. Speaking about football, we move on to the NFL.
We're just looking forward to the challenge.
What do you have on football?
We had Thomas Edward Patrick Brady
Yeah.
the second
Bro,
on February 1st.
Did y'all
announced his retirement.
somebody went to the beach where he did the video at and scooped up the sand talking about Tom Brady stood right here. And it's on
I saw that.
It's on eBay for like 15 racks.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's wild.
People dumb.
I know he had his new chick down there with him.
Giselle commented under was like, I hope
Well,
the
he
next chapter
apologized to her.
in that video.
Yeah, in his retirement video.
I don't remember her. I
They're
remember
about to
you.
get back together.
Nah, she said, "Hey, good luck on your
Who
next
they say
endeavors."
she was already kicking it with somebody
Yeah, some
else?
dude.
Yeah.
Like
Some young cat, like 20 something.
Joker,
Yeah,
Kung
some
Fu
young
stuff.
dude.
That's how it be. They always leave for the young pool boy.
Killing
Yeah,
that
boy.
Killing that little white girl.
Hey.
Like killing that little white.
What do you play? Like 20-something years?
What?
Tom Brady.
They weren't married that long.
No, how many years he play?
Oh,
You give a fuck about their marriage?
they were married up 20 years. Yeah, something like that.
20-something years, got pretty much all the records.
He announced his retirement on February 1st last year, though. We saw what
Yeah.
happened. But
He
he said this time is for good.
He said I used up my emotional speech last time,
Yeah.
so
He said
Did
you only
like he
get
was about
one.
to cry though.
he was.
He did, yeah.
He said my competitors, my coaches.
All right, Tom Brady's 23 season career, 7-time Super Bowl champion,
Third best quarterback to lace him up.
5-time Super Bowl MVP,
Who's the first?
Pat.
3-time league MVP,
Who's the second?
Payton
You better say Mahomes.
Manning.
89,214 regular season passing yards, first all time.
Yep.
649 regular season TDs, first all
He
time.
got all the meaningful records.
Yeah.
13,400 playoff passing yards. That's crazy because that's like somebody's career in just playoff.
That's
one
like
dude that
Aikman's
y'all
career.
put in.
Oh, Josh Johnson.
Josh Johnson?
Yeah, that's killing his career.
Oh,
Coach.
yeah. For sure. Well, yeah, I'm better than Josh Johnson. 88 playoff TDs, first all time.
Okay.
That's just wild.
That's
How many
respectable.
interceptions did he throw in his career?
I don't know. I don't have that stat. But most wins in NFL history, 251. Was kind of small print.
New 40-year-old eyes, boy.
Yeah.
Bruh.
On the downhill of that motherfucker.
212
That's how many interceptions he threw?
his career. Yeah.
649 TDs.
That ain't bad.
Decent
That's
little
pretty damn
ratio.
good.
Yeah.
It's like 75%.
Yeah.
Ain't bad at all. Ain't bad at all for number 3.
He's actually won.
Number 3.
He's won 1/8 of all Super Bowls in history.
That's crazy to think about like that. When you say it like that, like what?
Mind explosion.
That's fucking crazy.
Damn, I never thought about like, but I guess when you break it down, you be like, I don't even know what.
That's crazy.
I think it was Taylor Lewan said that they should retire number 12 of all teams. Yeah, I don't
Nah.
know. Yeah.
No.
What's old Rodgers gonna wear when he's suiting up next year?
For the
Have to
Raiders.
go to 11 or something. 13. You can't wear 12.
They didn't even retire Michael Jordan 23, did they?
No.
I think the Heat did. That's the only team I know. Heat and Bulls.
They didn't.
Did
LeBron
he?
wore 23 when he was there, didn't he?
6.
LeBron wore
No,
6
he,
in
wore, he didn't wear 23.
He wore 23 in Cleveland. That's it.
No, I don't know. Tom Brady ain't going
Wait,
to
did he wear?
retire.
He ain't wear 23 in LA, has he?
Yeah, he did. He switched. So he switched. He wore 23 at first and went to 6.
The Patriots
Now
definitely
it
going
was
to
It was
retire
supposed
at
to be
12.
so that Anthony Davis could wear 23.
Yeah.
Right.
But
But
he said
Anthony
he's not
Davis never
switching.
changed.
He said he's not switching.
Yeah.
At first, Nike told him that he couldn't.
because they already
Yep.
made the
But
jerseys.
they had made all the jerseys. And then they were like, he was like, I'll just ride
You know,
it.
he ain't breaking that relationship. You know, Nike pay the real bills.
It is what it is.
You think LeBron paying his kid's mortgage?
When they get one,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
I feel like LeBron's probably like, I'm not
LeBron
paying
at
your
the house.
mortgage. It just comes out your trust fund.
Yeah, or I just buy you the house.
Nah, bro, I ain't taking no
Bronny
handouts.
can buy his own house.
Ronnie can buy his own
Yeah.
house.
Right.
Like,
If I'm Bronny, you think I'm buying my own house? No, you buying my house. This is my money.
I think he worth what, $6 million?
He just signed an NIL deal for $6 million.
Yeah, $6 million.
Ohio State.
Some
Is
other
that where he
company.
going?
That's what I'm saying. I think they got it. Well, he ain't said yet, but I think it's kind of like
I don't
under
think
the,
so.
under the table, possibly going to Ohio State.
Go to HBCU.
But we all know Bryce is better. Bryce, nice. I seen some more highlights.
Bryce is nice.
He caught a little nice little oop. He had a little scoop. He had a little jelly.
Yeah, the little brother always be like the best one.
That's true. He
how
got
I be going.
the Horace Grant goggles.
Yeah, Bryce is nice. I didn't think he was gonna play ball at first.
This is his second one. He got it. So the one he just signed was like $6 million, but he already had one with Beats. Bronny.
Oh,
Already.
That's nepotism.
That is nepotism.
that is
Right.
nepotism used in the correct form.
Yep. You're right. We also had Denver Broncos traded for head coach Sean Payton.
How you feel, Johnny?
Hold on
good
real
with
quick.
that.
Let's talk about the deal. Saints received the Broncos 2023 first round pick and 2024 second round pick. Broncos will also get the Saints 2024 third round pick. So this is the Broncos pick that they got from the Dolphins for Bradley
Yeah,
Chubb,
it was going to be like
which the
28th
Dolphins
or something like that.
got from the 49ers for Trey Lance.
Yeah.
So it's made its rounds a little
It's
bit.
like a
that
28th,
pick.
29th pick or something like that.
I don't like trading the first and second for a coach.
You don't?
I don't
I
either,
don't
but
like
it's
it.
kind of like a second round pick because it's late.
It's just I still don't like. I remember the Chiefs traded a draft pick for Herm Edwards, I believe, back in the day to the Jets. I think that was like a third.
Well, that's what's like. You get compensatory picks for losing coaches. Like 49ers have got a whole bunch of third round picks now because of Mike McDaniels, Robert Saleh, and now D'Amico Ryans.
What? How many years did Payton have left on that contract? Like, could they have got him next year?
I don't know.
I don't know. But but it's just basically just doubling down on your investment in Russell Wilson, hoping that Sean Payton can fix him.
I say I don't like it, but then again, like if you get the coach, like I'm sure if they would have traded picks for Andy Reid, I would have said I don't like that. But if you can get the coach quarterback combo right, you halfway home.
At this point, I think it's worth it because you're all in on Russ. It's like, okay, we got to spend a little bit more. Get a good coach. I mean, Super Bowl winning coach.
Yeah, so it says Sean Payton's deal would have been up after the 24 season.
Damn.
So 2 more seasons.
Can't wait that long. Can't wait that long to let's ride. Rock on Country, let's ride. Sean Payton, let's ride.
I feel like you get the coach in there because you want to try to work with Russ, but then you give up like a first and second round pick. Like it's hard to restock the cabinets when you do that shit.
I think it's probably like we gotta do it now.
Yeah.
We gotta figure it out now.
Feel
Maybe
like
they feel like our team is good enough to where if we get the right guy driving the ship, then we'll be all right.
I mean, they got talent.
Yeah, that's what I'm
They
saying.
got- on both sides of the
but
ball.
Cortland Sutton, he should be in like his 5th year, right? I feel like
yes.
he's been in the league for a while. This is probably his 5th year next year, or they owe him a contract.
Probably.
And then Jerry Judy, I think he's on year 3.
This is his second year.
This is second year?
Yeah.
This was his second
So this
year?
will be year
this was
3.
his
You're
second
right.
year.
This
So
will
he'll be
going
year
into
3
three,
next
yeah.
year. And then they got KJ Hamler,
Yeah.
who'll be year 2 next year.
Hamlin, but yeah.
No,
Hamler.
same as Judy. They got drafted in the same draft.
So he'll be 3 next year too?
Yeah.
And then they got what's the guy that Patrick? That dude's
Oh,
like,
Tim
Patrick
Patrick.
Surtain, yeah, arguably.
Tim Patrick.
yeah.
Oh,
So
I
they'll
thought you
probably
were talking about
he's
Surtain.
talking
on
about-
no
Tim
the
Patrick.
receiver. They'll probably lose Sutton, I think.
Well, yeah, he's.
But they still
he's-
got 3.
he's
Sutton's the
injured,
best
though.
one.
But he's frequently injured too, though.
I mean, he's frequently injured, but when he plays, he's clearly the best receiver. Judy, Sutton.
Cortland Sutton.
I don't know.
I
I'd
like
rather
Cortland
have
Sutton.
Tim Patrick. I think
I
Tim
like
Patrick
Tim
is the
Patrick,
best.
but
I think he's the
no.
best receiver out of the whole.
So yeah.
out of
Nah,
the
he's
whole
not the
thing.
best receiver
I
out
feel
of
like
all of them.
Sutton is only good for like the jump ball. Other than that,
Sutton,
he don't do
when
shit.
he leave, he gonna go. I tell you what, y'all let Sutton go. I hope we get Sutton.
He's not a free agent until 2026.
Sutton, I feel like he's been in the league for a while.
He just signed a 4-year, 60
Oh, okay.
million.
They got in for
contract.
the low.
60
He
million.
worked
4
more than
years,
that.
16.
60.
Oh, 6. I was like, oh, y'all robbed that boy.
No, 4
Only
years,
thing is
60.
because of the injuries, though. That's probably why they got to pay him a little bit less. Like, hey, you always injured.
So nah, I guess if you look at it like that, yeah, they stocked up.
You gotta try to fix Russ.
I don't think
I
Russ
don't
was
think
that broken
Russ
though.
was that broke. Like I said, the last 2 games, if he played like that, I think I'm
That's
good.
what I'm saying. But it was Hackett had a lot to deal with it. Well, whatever he was doing was not gelling with Russ. So
Yeah.
it's like now you got Payton. So
I
if
feel like
boy,
Payton is like you didn't have Drew Brees all you had that kind of like undersized quarterback. Like
Yeah.
you kind of know.
that's what I was gonna say.
You know how
too.
to make this
the short
kind of
guy.
work. Yeah,
you had the
know.
short guy complex out
So
there.
I
you
feel
know?
like I don't know. I'm always that dude. Like I want to see it and see what it'll probably roll out. But I feel better today sitting on the couch like we got Sean Payton than I did last year. Even though I had high hopes for Hackett though. Like I saw a play in the preseason, I was like, this nigga's gonna be okay.
Well, you had to. Like you saw what the Packers did, which was
Yeah.
decent. And it's kind of like you think you know what you're getting.
I never saw what the Packers did. Was like, oh, this Hackett guy is.
Nah,
I even
but
said
it was
that,
just
but-
like I saw just play calls though in the preseason. I didn't see any of those play calls during the season though. But play calls in the preseason, I was like, yo, this looked like the type of offense that I expect to see on the field. Then once the season started, I was like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy?
But even before the season, I said that on the pod. I was like, it's crazy because Russ has always had a defensive coach, Pete Carroll. Now he got an offensive coach. It's going to kind of be crazy a little bit.
It's crazy because now we know he can't cook,
I think he can shoot.
or he couldn't cook last year.
He at least can simmer.
He can
low
put that
heat.
shit in the air fryer.
Yeah,
Put on
he
low
can at
heat.
least do something. I got high hopes for next year with him.
So what you think?
We'll
A
see.
second place in the AFC West next year?
Possibly.
Okay.
I think depending on what we do, we might can split with y'all next year. We might can split with the Chiefs.
The
next
Raiders
year,
probably
man.
won't be shit.
They said
mean,
that the Raiders is trying to trade for Aaron.
Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
I feel even better now. Like we definitely gonna dog them out. Aaron Rodgers going to throw you at least 2 picks.
But Pat's contract goes up next year, so
Whose contract?
Pat Mahomes.
And
It's gonna take up more of the cap.
we're going to pay him with it. It don't matter. Like, as long
I
as
mean,
you
he's
got
already
Pat-
paid, but
Yeah, like,
that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be less pieces around him. I mean, I guess he made it.
he didn't
work
have
this
nobody
year.
around this year.
He made it work this year, but Kelsey another year older.
Yeah. No, as long as you get the quarterback combo right, you got a good shot. It don't matter after that. It do matter, but it don't matter as much.
All right, that's it. Well, I wanted to add Tommy Rees has been hired as Alabama's offense coordinator.
What happened to Bill O'Brien?
He went back to the Patriots. Bill O'Brien.
Oh, yeah, we talked about
we
that.
talked about that.
But Tommy Rees was Notre Dame's offense coordinator. So
He left Notre Dame to go to Alabama? That
for the
fucking
same
turncoat.
position. Well, Alabama probably paid him a little bit more,
Well, I mean, they said Eric Bieniemy might be leaving the Chiefs to go be offensive coordinator somewhere else. So.
Really?
Yeah, exactly. For the same position. It's crazy. He can't get at least a head coach.
Yeah.
Did he even interview for head coach?
He interviewed for the coach
The
job
Broncos,
this year, I believe.
I thought the Broncos interviewed him this year too.
I don't know. I guess now he's trying to get out of Andy Reid's shadow. So, like, no, I run this offense and
Yeah.
I'm doing this.
You
But
kind of got to.
I wouldn't go to the Ravens.
Oh well, no.
Like, I'm not going where the quarterback can't throw. I'll tell you that.
He can throw a little bit.
Nah.
But the whole situation is a mess. Like, are they really going to sign him? I mean, he's going to be on the franchise tag, but what's the ending to that? Like, if you lose him, that's crazy.
I probably wouldn't. I told you before I wouldn't sign him.
Yeah,
Not to the deal, not to the guaranteed deal he wants.
he does. He wants the Watson deal.
It's going to take one franchise to stand up and say, yeah, you know what, quarterback, we're not paying you more just because you want more than the last contract because we don't think you're worth more than him.
That's what's like the Browns kind of broke it a little bit by giving all that to Watson. But they're the Browns. Like, you got to do that if you want somebody to come there.
Like I said, with that contract, before Watson got hurt, you could have argued he was the second best quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
And I don't think nobody would have said that's just blasphemy.
Yeah, he was cold.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, Lamar Jackson, I've never thought, like, he's second best quarterback. I'm like, he's special. He can run the ball. But you never thought, like, boy, we up all night. He going to carve us up. Like, no, as long as you can stop their read option, whatever they're doing, he gonna sell the ball over his receivers' heads.
But everybody kind of knows that. Like, they still can't really stop it. I mean, in the
they ain't won no
playoffs,
chips. Yeah,
obviously,
like,
in the playoffs it does. But
even in the regular season, when they play teams, when they play good teams, they get stopped. It's just every team ain't good in the NFL regular season. But when the playoff come around, every year, they out of there.
Did y'all see Arian Foster coming out talking about the league was scripted?
Yeah, that fucking dummy.
You see the fucking memes?
Yeah,
I think he was.
You
I
see
think he
people
was
just
joking.
replying.
I think he was joking.
I don't know.
That DB from the Ravens was like,
Marlon
yeah,
Humphreys.
Yeah, because Chase putting up 200 on me was scripted.
And then Dan Orlowski put his running out of the back of the end zone.
Yeah,
I was
he
like,
said
that
totally
was-
scripted.
Totally scripted.
And RG3 was like, yeah, me reading the 2012 script. Like, God damn it.
And then they had the one Stephen A. Smith was walking through like, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like Tom Brady when he got drafted,
Yeah.
seeing his career
Seeing
script.
his career script.
He was like, yeah. But yeah, that was funny.
I like that. The NFL should make a commercial about it. Shit.
They should.
That was good.
But no, y'all thought he was serious?
I don't know. I thought he was probably high out of his mind.
I don't know. You only saw saw it in text, so it's hard to put context to that. I didn't see him physically, like, where I could see his face and be like, oh no, he believed that shit.
No, he does believe
yeah.
it.
I
I
think
saw
he does.
I saw him on the
Oh,
podcast.
he does believe it?
Yeah, I
He
seen
was
the
like,
video.
I saw it too. I
he
watched
was
the
like,
video too, but-
practice was just like pretty much going over the script.
Practice
They
the
told me this week I'd have an injury. This week all this stuff will happen. That's
And
what
the
he
dude
said.
was like,
He
did
said
they
we was
tell you
committed.
about that injury, whatever year? The 20s,
He said
was it
the-
20, whatever, when your shit was going to fall off a cliff?
Yeah, he said your career's gonna fall off a cliff. Into the clip.
Yeah, it was the end of the clip.
I was like, oh, that was a good one.
So like Ray J, you can't break these glasses. I can break these glasses, Ray J.
Ray J, don't play with me.
I don't care.
But he said he did. He said it was scripted like the WWE. That's-
Yeah.
No, man, I didn't see. I just saw
Yeah.
like what was reported in text.
No, you can look it up in the
Yeah.
video.
I gotta watch the video to see if this man, like, deep down his soul believe.
I want to watch. I want to watch the rest of that pod to see what he said after that cliff joke.
No, like Arian Foster did. Like, if it's scripted, why did you follow the script? Like, that don't make sense.
You can quit your job.
Or you can just be like, no, I'm not letting you tackle me in the backfield on this play and fuck up everything. They be like, whoa, mind blown. We off script.
Just one false move.
Yeah. No.
I mean, I feel like some of the games are influenced. Like, obviously, the NFL wants this team to kind of win, or they'll tell the refs a little bit.
What? No. What are you talking about?
But, like, I don't feel like it's scripted.
Bro, what do you mean? Can you elaborate on that?
Back-to-back 39s and no reason on why.
They gave you a reason, though.
What was the reason? Because dude was coming in when he wasn't blowing his whistle?
I mean, I'm not saying he was right about it, the way he tried to cancel the play, but they gave you a reason. They showed you video. Even though he was terrible at his job on the video, it wasn't like they ran a play, nothing happened. It's like, run it back.
I don't know.
You know,
I just feel like it might be influenced in one way. Obviously, that might not be the outcome, but it's kind of like, well, hey, let's push a little bit for this team to win a little bit. If it don't happen, then oh well. NFL's still the NFL. They're going to have ratings regardless. But it's like they want the Chiefs to be there, the most exciting team in the NFL. They scored the most points.
Man. So if it was scripted and they were like pushing for a team, it'd be like Cowboys and fucking Rams every year.
No, it wouldn't. Especially not the Rams.
Yeah,
the Rams got the lowest.
They would be like, look, we want the LA
lowest
market.
Attendance in the stadium.
It'd be like Rams or a New York team, and it'd be Cowboys every year.
But it's not going to be every single year. I mean, it's still
they wouldn't be like, hey, let's pick Kansas City like the number 28th television market.
But why wouldn't they? When Kansas City's the number one offense in the league, they get the most ratings. They have the highest ratings in the NFL.
They're good team. They're a good team.
I don't know, but
I just don't see what people say like they want like. You think Goodell calls the refs like, hey, you know, we kind of pulling for KC, so what we can do?
I think so a little bit. Like, you know, try to make it not too obvious at certain points. But if the Bengals win, then okay. I mean, we're still good, but at points you can try to help the Chiefs a little bit.
You think birds are real? Are you one of those people like, and they lizard people? No, I don't think it's scripted at all, man.
Well, that doesn't make it scripted, though. I think influenced a tad, maybe.
I think it's just like the NBA where, like, if you're a superstar, you're going to get some superstar calls. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah. But that's
like
influence,
you can be a superstar
that's
and
influence,
you can
right?
be reaching, they ain't going to call nothing.
That's influence, right?
No, because that's just the way they call it. Influence means, like,
That's
somebody
influence.
else is putting that pressure on the refs. Like, Goodell's telling the refs to do that. No, it's like
kinda
if
like
you
Pat
a
is-
star quarterback,
Pat is the face
the
of the
refs are
NFL
going to try
right
to
now.
protect star quarterbacks. You know what I'm
He
saying?
sells the most jerseys. He's the most popular player in the NFL right now. Why not?
Yeah, but the same way they will protect Pat Mahomes, they will protect Joe Burrow.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? They
I
will
mean,
protect any of
honestly,
these.
it was a win-win with the Bengals Chiefs. I mean, two power teams, whatever.
I don't know. Aaron Foster got y'all tripping. Man,
yeah,
you
I
get
don't-
it.
yeah,
Like,
I
I don't
don't
believe
see
the
it
earth
like
is
that.
flat, but I'm not going to tell you it's round.
I'm not that far with it. Like, that's crazy. The whole script. You think somebody would have said something by now if it was really scripted like that. That's why.
No, come on, man. That's crazy. Because if it's scripted, why would you be the guy that they script to get cut and not play in the NFL again?
Yeah, that's what
I would
who
say
said
something
that?
like, hell no.
Was it one of the Acho brothers who got cut a whole bunch of times? They was like, well, my script said I'd be cut 5 times before I stick with the
Who
team.
was it? One don't play with Washington for a while. I don't know.
So,
Aaron
yeah.
Foster, he probably got CTE. I'm just giving
That's
the benefit of the
possible.
doubt.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
That's it. That's all.
We out of here. Like the video. Appreciate you. See you next week.
Follow
Bye.
the script, like the video.
Boom out of here. Follow the script, like the video.
And scene.